Hi, sir. I want to quickly share a testimony. About a year ago, my first son, started noticing some rashes all over his body. When he wakes up in the morning, he will start itching, scratching his body. So many rashes on his hands, legs. We took him to the GP here in the UK, and a cream was recommended, some tablets and stuff. But the thing kept coming out. It wasn't even helping in any way. This thing was going on. It kept going on for like 2 3 months. Within that period, we had seen the GP like twice, and he had to refer us to a dermatologist. So we were waiting for the appointment, which also took like extra 2 months before we finally got one. So everything for that is for like 4 to 5 months. My son every morning will wake up with itchy, scratching his body. Oh God. So we finally got an appointment with the dermatologist, and 2 days to the appointment date, I just had to. I made a heartfelt prayer. I said, God, I know we are going to see this dermatologist, but I want you to use him as a vessel to speak to me. Let me understand what is really wrong with my son. If it's what he's eating that is causing it, if he's reacting to something, speak to me through him. If it's something that has to do with personal hygiene or whatever. But Lord, I want you to use him as a vessel to speak to me so that I'll know where I'm getting it wrong. Because the thing was really heartbreaking. You need to see his skin. Oh God, Jesus. So I had made that prayer to remember 2 days to the appointment date. So after the day I made the prayer, the next day, midnight, I just went into his room to check on him how he was sleeping. And as I was about to leave the room, I noticed one tiny black stuff, close to him. I went closer. I found that it was living. It was a bug actually, with a reddish backside. So I was like, bug. So I used a wipe and just held it. In the process of holding it, I think I held it so strong, the thing now became bloody. So I was like, this thing has blood. Wow. So I tried to adjust my son's neck on his pillow. I found that I could see the same insects around his neck. I was like, two of it. I grabbed it to blood too. I said, is this in sucking blood from my son or something? Then I now lifted up his hand and found out like two that were trying to run away. The same thing. What's happening? Then his legs, I saw like about two or three. Oh Jesus! I'm just, oh God. So I now started using that wipes to like grab them, each of every one of them. I started looking further. I started finding that some were now running away. I had to take a picture of it and a video. I even sent the video because then my husband was now at home. He was at work, so I even sent a video to my husband. Say, see, you see what I'm seeing on our baby's body moving around him. So he was like, what could this be? So I now went and I Google searched it. I used the picture to search for it, and lo and behold, it was bedbug. That was the first time of me to see bedbug in my life. So I started searching. I started searching for what the bites looks like, bedbug bites, and lo and behold, it was exactly the kind of bites that my son has been having for months. Bedbug. So when my husband came, we now decided to search the bed, and it was like the bed was their home. Oh my God! I did a video of it. I wish I still have it. Before posting this video, I will try and see if I can find the video. Oh my God! It's so there were so many. Oh my God! So they've been feasting on my son all these months. Oh Jesus! Oh, I feel irritated. So there were so many. Oh my God! We started looking for how to get rid of them. We got some insecticide from Amazon and dismantled the bed. Started spraying and spraying and spraying. Some people say that bedbug doesn't ever go. But one of my testimony too is that after like a couple of because at some point my husband made it the point of view that every 2 weeks you spray again, every 2 weeks. And for months now, we have not even seen a tiny bit of ants, not to talk of bed. But so finally, it's gone completely. So the testimony here is that one, the prayer I made, I said, Lord, I needed to know what was really the cause. And God just maybe that midnight, I just woke up, went to pee, and I entered. I could have entered his room and still leave the room without noticing that the tiny bug there, because it was so tiny. You understand? I could have not noticed it, but God wanted me to see it. He really wanted me to see what the cause, because I asked for it, I had prayed for it. He now said, this is the cause, this is why this has been happening. It made me find out that it was actually bedbug. So imagine if we had gone to the dermatologist, because they had already given him some drugs already, some tablets already. Imagine if we had gone to dermatologist and they gave him more tablets, and they kept going on, and these tablets they'll be giving will not be what he really needs. You understand? He won't be doing anything in his system because there's nothing there to fight. I just want to thank God, though. I keep thanking God when I remember that incident, when I remember that episode, that phase of our life. I just keep thanking God. So I just want to advise and encourage you. When you pray, be specific in your prayer, one. Secondly, don't feel that there's anything that is too big or too small to talk to God about. You can talk to God about anything, no matter how small, how big. Talk to God about it. He said he ordered the steps of the righteous. Always talk to God about every single thing, and he will come through for you. He will definitely come through for you. This is just like one of many testimonies of how God has answered my prayers, turned situations around, opened doors, made ways for me. I hope this testimony encourage you. And if you want to know the what we use, the kind of insecticide we use, you can comment below. I can give you the name, of the kind of insecticide we use, because I've had people say that it doesn't leave, but for like a year now, we have not, almost a year now, we have not experienced any bug again. So if you really want to have it, if you're going through this kind of issues with the bed bug issues, I can give you the name of the insecticide we bought. Then secondly, don't forget to pray about it. There's nothing God cannot do. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.